Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and tonight I am going to be sharing with you a quick bedtime yoga practice that we can use to help us settle in those minutes before we go to bed. Let's get started. We're going to begin in a nice, easy, comfortable seated position. So whatever that means for you, I am choosing to be in cross-legged. You can have the legs out long, you can have soles of the feet on the floor. And we're just going to begin to settle through the body and through the breath. So whichever position we've chosen to sit in, just relax through the thighs, let your belly be soft, relax your shoulders away from the ears. Maybe even close off the eyes and just begin to breathe. Mindfully breathing in and out through the nose. Letting go of the day this far. Giving ourselves permission to leave our to-do lists. Things that maybe have not been done today, things that we maybe have to do tomorrow. Whatever it is, whatever we may be thinking about doing, just forget the doing and just be. Just be here, be with your breath. And allow your mind to begin to settle. We finish with a nice deep breath in through the nose and then exhale out through the nose or the mouth. Just let it all go. And then we can open back up through the eyes if they are closed. And we're just going to start with some really easy movement. So as we inhale, we're going to reach the hands up nice and high, softly bring the palms together and exhale. Palms through heart center. And again, we inhale, reach the hands up nice and high. We're going to send this into a little bit of a twist. So bring the right hand onto the left knee. Opposite hand comes behind. Inhale to sit tall through the spine. And then exhale, send the body into that twist. Twisting from your belly button. Coming round only as far as is comfortable. Breathing nice and deeply. And keep the body nice and soft. So remember, we're winding down. We're not trying to build up a whole bunch of energy. Just keep it nice and soft. We take our last full round of breath here. And then we can slowly allow ourselves to unravel. Bring the hands once again up nice and high. And we're going to twist it towards the other side. So left hand comes onto right knee. Right hand comes behind. We inhale to sit tall through the spine. Exhale, sending the body into that twist. So twisting from the belly button. Just as round, as far as is comfortable. Keep the hips grounded. Keep the shoulders soft, keep the belly soft. Breathing deep. We take our last full round of breath here. And then we slowly unravel ourselves back and to center. We're going to bring the hands onto the knees. And we're going to go through some seated cat-cow. So as we inhale, we're going to open the shoulders, roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Maybe look slightly up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we tuck chin into the chest. We really round out through the upper back, straighten out through the arms. And again, we inhale. We open the chest, we open the shoulders, little dip in the low back. And then we exhale, send it under, really press out through the tops of the shoulder blades. One more time, inhale to come forward, open the chest. And then we exhale, round it under, straighten out through the arms, broaden out through the upper back. And then come back to center. And we're going to swim the hands around behind the back. We're going to interlink the fingers if we can, if it's comfortable. And then we're going to again roll the shoulders back and take the hands down and away from the body. Only if it's comfortable, we're going to bring a bend in through the elbows and bring the hands onto the left hand side of your body. Again, only if it's comfortable, we're going to drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Feel that nice big opening through the right hand side of the neck. Breathing here, sending your breath into the neck, into wherever we're feeling this the most. Maybe it's the neck, maybe it's the arm, side body. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. And then bring the head back through center. Release the arms. Send the arms out and away towards the back. Open the shoulders. And then we're going to bend at the elbows. Take it to the other side. Hands come towards the right hand side of the body onto the right hip. And then if it feels good, we're going to lower the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Feel that stretch through the opposite side of the neck. And just notice here, if one side is a little bit tighter than the other. Breathing deeply. One more big inhale. Full exhale. Bring the head back through center. Hands come behind. And we're going to release the arms back round in front of us. From here, we're going to bring the feet out and we're going to come into this butterfly position. So soles of the feet come together. We're going to take hold of either the fronts of the legs, maybe the ankles, or maybe the hands come around the toes. Sort of settle your sit bones down into the earth. Here we can find a little bit of movement. And then arrive at stillness. Trying to stay nice and tall through the spine and trying to keep nice and relaxed through the hips. So let your knees just drop down towards the sides of your mat. Again, we're not trying too hard here. We're not trying to build up a lot of energy. Just let gravity do the work here. Take a few deep breaths. You can even close your eyes if you wish. Breathing into the hips. And then if it feels good, we can lower the body down into a slight forward fold. So folding the upper body down only as far as is comfortable. And then relax. And with this forward fold, try to think less about coming as low as possible and try to think more about creating space in the lower back. So sometimes we can try to get down as far as we can to really sandwich ourselves up in a forward fold. We press through the hands and we almost create a lot of energy trying to pull ourselves down. That's not what we want to do. We want to release and relax here. Again, just let gravity do the work. And keep breathing. We take one more inhale, a full exhale, and then nice and slowly roll the spine back up to seated. We can let go of the toes or the feet. These knees might need a little bit of help coming in, so we can help them come in together. And then we're going to bring ourselves into our tabletop position. So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. And this is as high as we're going tonight. We're not coming into any standing postures whatsoever. This is as high as it goes. And then from here, just check and make sure we've got our wrists under our shoulders, knees are under our hips. And then really simply, we're just going to start to make some circles with the hips. So we can start quite small, making quite small circles with the hips. Send your attention to your tailbone here and almost think as if we were trying to draw circles with the tailbone, starting nice and small and then maybe getting a little bit bigger. Maybe sending the movement more into the low back, into the mid back. And then switch direction, just take those circles the other way, starting big and gradually getting smaller. And with this one, please worry less about how this looks and more about how this feels. So this should feel really good in the lower back, in the hips. We should feel like we are releasing some tension here. And then eventually coming back into our tabletop. And from here we'll just find a quick child's pose. So toes come together, knees maybe come slightly wider apart. Sit the bum back towards the heels, walk the arms out long. Encourage the chest down towards the floor. And then release the forehead wherever it comes. Maybe it comes onto the mat, maybe it comes on top of stacked hands, maybe on a block. But wherever you are, just let go here. Breathing deeply. Maybe we look forward and we can send our hands off towards the right hand side of the mat. Forehead comes back down. Feel that nice big stretch through the left hand side of the body. And then walking the palms of the hands back across through center, off towards the left hand side of the mat. And then again, melt the chest down, melt the forehead down. And just enjoy this stretch up through the back, up through the right hand side of the body. Breathing deeply. When we're ready to come out of this, we lift the head, we send the hands back through center. And then we allow ourselves to walk the hands back towards the knees, coming into this more upright position. And from here, we're going to bring ourselves down to lie on the mat. So it doesn't really matter how we get there, but we're going to bring ourselves down onto our mats. And we're going to keep soles of the feet on the floor with the knees bent up, the arms are down by the sides. And we're just going to let the knees drop to one side, come back through center and across to the other. So just windshield wipering the legs from side to side here. This should feel really nice in the lower back. And if this feels pretty good for you, this is where you can stay. If you want a little bit more or a little bit of a deeper twist, we can do the exact same thing, but with lifting the feet up into this tabletop position. So the knees are bent, the knees are on top of our hips, and we're going to bring our hands out to about shoulder height. Let the arms come out to the sides. And then we're just going to start by swaying the knees, just slowly, side to side, little bit of a massage for the lower back here. Maybe the knees start to drift a little bit closer towards the earth. And then the next time that the knees come down towards the left, let them continue on down as far as they come. Maybe they come to the floor, maybe not, doesn't really matter. And then maybe we send our gaze out over that right hand. Breathing nice and deeply here, feeling this nice twist in through the midsection of the body. Ask yourself, is there anywhere that I'm holding onto tension that I can let go? Maybe the thighs, maybe the hips, maybe the shoulders. Take a big breath in, full breath out, and then bring your gaze back up to the ceiling. Let's lift the knees back through center And then same thing other side, just let the knees drift down towards the right hand side. Maybe they come to the floor or maybe they don't. And then we can look out over the left hand. Breathing deeply here, enjoying this twist. And noticing if one side is maybe slightly tighter than the other. That's okay. You take a few deep breaths here. When we are ready to come out, we send our gaze back up through center. We're going to lift the knees back up and then release the soles of the feet to the floor. Hands come down and alongside the body. So from here, we can either choose to take the feet a little bit wider, so maybe even mat distance apart, and then just let the knees drift together to touch in the center. So it's putting less pressure on the lower back here by letting the knees drift in towards the center. Makes it a little bit more comfortable. We can stay here, or if you are practicing somewhere near a wall, as I am, what we are going to do is just bring our legs up the wall. So just bringing our legs up the wall. It's up to you how close you want to get your hips to the wall. And then also whether we want to really space out here, we can take the arms long or we can keep the hands on the belly, whichever feels best. And we're going to close down the eyes. We're going to allow our breaths to settle. Just allowing your breath to find its own natural rhythm here, not thinking too hard, not trying too hard to breathe. Just letting your body be breathed by your breath. And just send a little thanks to yourself for taking this time to show up for yourself. Taking time to prepare your body for sleep and for rest. And just breathing here, staying here for as long as feels good for you. And I hope you all enjoyed that evening bedtime yoga practice. I hope it has helped to calm the breath, calm the mind, and calm the body in preparation for sleep. Thank you for watching this video, and namaste.